Hi everyone, it's Silene Burns here from Spiritual Marketing Club. Now, today I wanted to talk about, I'll give you some tips how to change direction, how to think out of the box when you're facing a crisis in your business. Obviously, at the present time, a lot of people are having to completely relook at the business model, the way that they do business, and they're trying to think out the box. Now, one of the biggest mistakes people can make when we're in a state of crisis is just to throw out anything and everything in our business, okay? Sometimes people get stuck in fear. I've been there, and we're so focused in survival. We're stuck in that, in many ways, the fight or flight response, that we just want to put something out there to try and get some sales. And it's often not the best approach, because if you just throw something together or put something out and it's not very good, that can actually, people tend to remember things that are really poor and awful than good and really good, okay? So one of the things that I say to everyone to do with anything in your business is always focus on your greatest strengths, okay? So many times in my business, because I've had a very complex medical history, I had something that had to go, or quite a few things that had to go. When I first started my business, I had a problem with mobility. Okay, so my business, I couldn't do certain things in certain places. I couldn't even go, it was crazy, but at times I couldn't even go to the post office just to post a letter because of my mobility issues, right? So I had to really think out the box and try and make things as easy as possible. In the last 5 years, even though I'm starting to get better now, I've had motor skill issues, which stopped me being able to write, to be able to do a lot of things with my right hand, but I could still type as long as I watched what I was doing. I also had noise sensitivity, so I had to use devices so that I didn't get feedback. I couldn't speak to people on the phone. It got crazy, but I still found ways round about these situations to make it work for me. Okay? So the first thing you've got to do is, a lot of yous will have a lot of knowledge. Yous may have, yous will have qualifications in certain areas of expertise. So with that comes knowledge. So one of the things that you could be doing now is writing books and ebooks, okay? And these are great things in the long term for passive income, okay? So, yeah, these things might not make you great money right away, but they're things that you can have in the background that are going to bring in little drips of income. Online courses, again, are a great way to go. But again, you want to be given quality and not just anything, okay? And the more that you can niche in your area of expertise, better. Now, the key here is keeping it simple, okay? Focusing first of all on what your audience want at the present time and with the need. If you're confused and you're not sure, ask them what they need, ask them what they want, okay? Don't presume. So something like SurveyMonkey, which you can use the free version, or it might be Monkey Survey, but I think it's SurveyMonkey, I always get mixed up. This is a great, it's a wee tool that you can do some questionnaires, put out, get some feedback, and really find what is people's biggest fears, what help do they need, what would they like you to do. Because sometimes, even though you might just want to take physical sessions or classes online, sometimes there's certain things that just don't feel right for people, or it might be the times may be different, because now you may run it on a Wednesday night, but now they have got all the children in the one house, and that's not really practical. Another time of day it might be better. So what you've got to do is really re-look at the situation, and as again, always focusing on what you can do, not what you can't. Okay, so look at what's available here. If you've got a computer, if you've got a phone, in many ways, that's all you need to create a business today. So even if you've had, premises and you're sitting and think, oh my goodness, where am I going to find the money to pay for these premises? What am I going to do? Or you know that for whatever reason you're going to have to shut for whatever, because I see a lot of people were struggling in their business before this happened. So it wasn't just, a lot of times, we start businesses and we can have other challenges. So there is some people that have already had difficulties before this came in. So that knocks things over the edge. They maybe have a lot of debt, and things like that. The key here, again, is to keep it simple, and we're very, very lucky. We have so many free resources. I mean, you can get Zoom packages, even if it's only maybe 40 minutes, you can get things like that for free to do online sessions. You can do things in Facebook groups. We have the ability to promote a lot of things for free. Now, I would never ever suggest that people rely on just free advertising, because to grow a business successfully, you need a lot more. But to get started and to get some people, to get some interest, there is no excuses, because we do have free resources. If you're a healer and you're a physical healer, obviously you can send distant healing. It's in many ways maybe not the same for some clients, but you're very lucky that you have a skill that is so easy and it's so transferable. If you're a holistic therapist, if you're a body worker, it may be things like helping people, giving them tips, giving them a pain management group, offering a pain management program to reduce muscle tension, posture, things like that. Okay, giving them tips. Maybe even looking at other ways to sell certain products. Okay. The key here also is what I've talked about in a lot of my other videos, is to still connect with previous clients, connect with people. Even if you can't offer what you offered before, that doesn't mean that these clients won't buy something else from you. Okay. Now, I'm not really sure on the current climate and what a lot of companies that are like affiliate companies that are selling products, how much a lot of these companies are able to work or not. But sometimes even, I'm Neil Yards. I have a small shop, Neil Yards Organics. It's not something I really push all the time because I've got so many other things, but I do have an online Neil Yards shop, and that's so there's products, and sometimes I link some of my blogs to some of the products that I would recommend for clients as a support aid. Now, these are the kind of things that you can do. One of the things I say as well is, blogging, for anyone that's got a business, blogging is evergreen content. So again, if you're looking at the current climate and you know that it's going to take a wee while for you to get some income, if you're thinking about long term to build your business back up, again, this is a great time for blogging. Okay, getting your SEO up in your websites and things like that. Doing what another great idea as well at the moment is to actually network with other therapists. So, for example, as I mentioned, those of you at body workers, perhaps your clients have, pain, tension, injuries, they tend to come to you. Teaming up with maybe a Pilates instructor, a yoga teacher, someone else that deals with something else like an osteopath, combining your expertise and doing some webinars and things like that can be a great way to reach a wider audience, because you're going to be able to basically target all of your audiences together, but you've all got something different to offer. Okay, so these are the type of things that you can do. So don't focus on the fear. I'm seeing so many people just so focused, my business going, my business going, my business going, business going. They're not actually looking at ways that they can redirect. What if, I'm just saying, what if this was the universe telling you have to slightly tweak what you do? What if the universe is telling you at the moment you have to kind of step back and have more rest, more respite, and go in a new direction? I think what we've always got to do is there's always a bigger reason for things. Okay, so on a spiritual level, we know there's a lot happening at the moment. On an energetic level, it's changing us. But even from your business perspective, what if this is happening so that you move in a completely different direction, or you up level your business in a completely different way when you come out of this situation? So remember, it's always about focusing on what you can do, okay, and what you're great at, okay? And a lot of people forget how much they've learned, how much knowledge they've gained. So, ask people what they admire about. So even if you think about your previous work, what kind of things they liked the most about your work, and then you might be able to tweak something in a completely different way. But do not think just because of the current situation that everything is gone. Yeah, maybe your own model or the way that you did things, and may feel as if it's gone, but that doesn't mean it has. Believe me, I've been there so many times and had so many challenges and thought, how am I going to get out this one? How am I going to move past this challenge? And I'm still here, I'm still surviving. And this is just another blip in the universe, a blip in our journey, and we know that blips are all there for a lesson and a reason. Now, if you need any help on one-to-one support, I'm offering until the end of May half price one-to-one spiritual marketing sessions with me. Get in touch if you feel that you need this support and I can help you. Bye for now.